Okay. How do I introduce you? 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 How do I describe you?
I get confused where I am a lot, so.
Is there any other like step? No, you're just step one. All right. Are you ready? Yeah. Where's your hand?
Here.
Oh. Okay. I'm with Bob Tyrell, who is. How do I introduce Bob Tyrell?
And I threw it all in the back of my truck like I had trash bags.
When I ask you 10 years from now, this is it. This is a really good show. All right, so today's question is, that's just way too close to my face. I already know that. Okay. What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago? What is your favorite piece that you travel with? Did you go to art school? Did you go to art school? What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago? What would you change about the tattoo industry nowadays?
All right.
The second question is your favorite memory from a tattoo convention, any convention, but it has to be at least 10 years old. What's your favorite convention memory ever that's at least 10 years old?
Shit. I can't remember 10 years ago.
First question is, what do you miss about the tattoo industry 20 or 30 years ago? Her shake the camera. Okay.
She's nervous. She's very nervous, guys.
All right. Question one. What do you miss about the industry 20 years ago? What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago?
All my friends that aren't with me anymore.
What do you miss Okay.
Still, it wasn't as big as it is now, and before the TV shows and all that stuff.
What would you change? I think I yelled in this. What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 15 years ago? Okay. All right. I am with the Bob Tyrell, who needs no introduction. This is take two. All right. So the first question is, have you switched from coil to rotary, and why? Okay. Who do you want to learn something from? What do you miss about the tattoo industry like 15 years ago? First question, what do you miss most about the tattoo industry 10 to 20 years ago? What would you change about the industry now? Cheers. I'm cheersing this. Okay. All right. First question, what do you miss most about how the industry used to be? What would you change about the industry now?
What would I would change about the industry?
What would I change about the industry now?
What is your favorite convention memory? Any convention, but it's got to be at least 10 years old. What is your favorite convention memory that is at least 10 years old?
All right.
The second question is your favorite memory from a tattoo convention.
Yes.
What is your favorite memory from a tattoo convention, but it has to be at least 10 years old?
Ooh.
What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago? Okay. If a tattoo artist was not finished with a piece and they died, would you finish it?
Tattoo hero. Well,
Okay. Do you regret doing Ink Master?
all right.
Right. Who is your tattoo hero? Okay, question number two. What would you change about the tattoo industry now? Question two. What the fuck is question two? What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 15 years ago? First question. What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago? If a tattoo artist died, would you finish their tattoo? Question. I already forgot it. Okay, second question.
Second question.
Yes. If a client comes to you with an unfinished tattoo and their artist has passed away, would you finish the tattoo? Okay, when you die, what do you hope the tattoo industry remembers about you? Did you go to art school? All right, last question. Okay. If a client came to you with an unfinished piece and their artist had passed away, would you finish the piece? First question.
Yes.
Okay. If a client came to you with an unfinished tattoo, are you good?
Are you good?
Okay. What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago? All right.
Film. Are we rolling?
Everybody's going to make comments on this. What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago? It's going to be hard. I cried when I asked Jamie.
Oh my God.
When you die, how do you want the tattoo industry to remember you? All right, next question. What do you think about tattoo conventions nowadays, and what do you You both switched from coil to rotary. Tell me why. Did you go to art school?
You know what?
Why did you start using rotary? And did you go to art school? If you could change something about the tattoo industry today, what would you change? If you could change something about the tattoo, what do you miss most about the tattoo industry when you first started?
Seriously aroused.
What do you love the most about tattoo conventions? What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago? All right.
Hey, let's act like we're instructing Jim. Yeah.
Tell me what you miss about the 90s. What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago? I love this.
You know, to me, it's
Ready? Go. Okay. What would you change about the tattoo industry now? Somebody has said where... All right. Okay. What year did you start tattooing? We were talking about what's your favorite part of going to tattoo conventions? Like, why? I usually ask this, like, for Ink Masters. Do you regret doing TV? Come here, we're filming.
Look at this right here.
So you both tattoo mainly with rotaries now. What would you change about the tattoo industry now? The next question is, have you moved from coil to rotary, and why? What do you miss about the tattoo conventions like 20 years ago? You switched from coil to rotary. Tell me why. How old were you when you started tattooing? Nope. Okay. If a tattoo artist died. Okay. So there's a lot of different ink companies now, and I was.
Here's the best part. When it's edited, it's just going to be Jimmy Lewalk. End.
So the ink companies.
Do you miss anything about coil machines? What do you miss about tattoo conventions from back in the day? What is the most important thing that an apprentice should know? Did you go to art school? What's your favorite Hell City memory? What would you change about the tattoo industry now?
Well, another thing I would change.
Have you switched from coil to rotary, and why? What part of tattoo history are you sad that you missed? All right, what's the first thing an apprentice should learn? If you could change something about the tattoo industry right now, all right, how long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing for about 16 or 15 years.
How do you feel about AI?
I actually love AI.
How long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing for 32 years.
All right, so what year did you start tattooing? Did you go to art school?
No, I did not. I wish, but unfortunately not. Didn't graduate.
What year did you start tattooing?
I started in 1993.
Did you go to art school? What do you miss about the tattoo industry when you first started? What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 15 years ago? What is a tattoo that has a meaning that people don't realize? So you have modeled in the tattoo industry for a really long time. Like, you've been on the cover of Inked, you've been on like countless websites, magazines. What do you miss about the tattoo industry back in that time? All right, how long have you been photographing tattoo conventions? All right, is the tattoo industry actually an industry? All right, so tell everyone who you are.
I'm Paula Booth Ellis, the mother of Paul Booth, the legendary tattoo artist.
If you could change anything about the tattoo industry, would you change anything?
That's a good question. I would say if people can figure out a way to just get back to focusing on creating cool art for themselves.
If you could change something about the tattoo industry now, what would what is your favorite part about going to conventions? What do you miss about tattoo conventions?
Not much.
If you could change anything about the tattoo industry right now, what would you change about it? What's your favorite thing about coming to tattoo conventions? What do you miss about the tattoo industry like 20 or 30 years ago? Do you still do flash, like off the wall? Who is your tattoo hero?
Robert Hernandez.
What would you change about the tattoo industry now? How old were you when you started tattooing?
Why are you snorting? Like, what is wrong with you?
What do you miss about tattooing in the 90s? If a client came to you with an unfinished piece and their artist had passed away, what do you miss about tattoo conventions and how they used to be? What is the most important thing that an apprentice should learn? So you switched to a rotary.
Yeah.
Why? What do you miss about tattoo conventions back in the day? What would you change about the tattoo industry now? What is the first thing an apprentice should learn? What is the most important reason to attend tattoo conventions?
Well,
The second question is, if you could change anything about the tattoo industry right now, what would you change? How long you been tattooing?
since 1994.
What do you miss about tattoo conventions like 10, 15 years ago?
I think one of the things that I would tell kids nowadays are different.
Someone said in an interview that the industry has become oversaturated and diluted. Can you elaborate on that? Okay, so we're gonna tell a story here. When did you start tattooing?
Started tattooing in 1992.
Do you have a tattoo hero? Are there any tattoos that people get that have a meaning that they don't understand? So what do you think is the most important part of a tattooer attending conventions? Okay, go ahead.
So you are obviously a people person.
What year did you start tattooing? All right, so as someone that travels full time, why do you do it and why is it important? What do you miss about tattooing in the 2000s? What is the importance of coming to tattoo conventions?
There we go.
Okay. What do you miss about the coil? If you could change anything about the tattoo industry right now, would you change anything? What do you miss about tattooing in like the 2000s? You are known for owning like a top convention. And how long have you been making rotaries?
Oh, how long have I been making rotaries? Well, I started in 2004.
All right, what would you say is a problem with tattooing today? What is the most important thing for someone to do when they start to learn tattooing? What is your favorite part about coming to tattoo conventions and why is this so important? All right, how long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing 18 years.
So I've been doing shows for 18 years. Would you get tattooed by a tattoo artist with no tattoos? If you could change something about the tattoo industry now, would you change anything? All right, what is it like being sober and working in the tattoo industry? How does someone earn respect in tattooing? What is a tattoo trend that needs to come back? What do you miss about the tattoo industry like 20 years ago?
This will be the last tear I shed for you.
How does someone earn respect in tattooing?
What you know about
Lost Archives.
How do you feel about blackout tattoos?
They're fucking black. That's
What is the importance of going to tattoo conventions as a tattooer? Oh, piece of tattoo history you wish you could have lived through. Oh my god, this is great. All right, would you ever get tattooed by a tattoo artist with no tattoos? Have you ever been to a tattoo convention?
Yeah.
So when I was interviewing you for Skin and Ink, you were talking about how you were like the most tattooed person on TV at one point. Someone said in an interview that the tattoo industry is both oversaturated and diluted. Can you explain that? How does someone earn respect in tattooing? All right, the second question is, if you could change anything about the tattoo industry right now, what would you change? All right, what is the importance of attending tattoo conventions?
Drew again.
All right, tell me about your first tattoo. Would you ever get tattooed by a tattooer that is not tattooed? All right, how long you been tattooing? What is it like being in the metal community and not having tattoos? Show me your first tattoo. When did you get your first tattoo? Tell me about your first tattoo. All right, when did you get your first tattoo? How long ago did you get your first tattoo?
I got mine right after 17 or 18.
What is the importance of doing tattoo conventions? Would you ever get tattooed by a tattoo artist that has no tattoos? All right, so Javier does a lot of dancing. He's a dancer. He does native dances. What is your favorite part about coming to tattoo conventions? How long have you been tattooing? How does someone earn respect in tattooing? All right, would you ever get tattooed by an artist without tattoos? All right, so you work in music and in tattooing. What's a part of tattoo history that you lived through? What the fuck is the question? Oh, what's... All right, what is the most important thing for someone to do when they start to learn tattooing? How do you measure success as a tattoo artist? What is a part of tattoo history that you got to live through that you feel thankful that you got to experience? All right, what is the first thing someone should learn in an apprenticeship? All right, tell me about the after parties at tattoo conventions. How long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing 30.
What do you miss about tattoo conventions? What do you miss most about the tattoo industry 20 years ago?
No, that's